right, people. This is Isabella. I am back. It's been a while, and I first want to apologize to you. I know I'm not starting the way I typically do, so I just want to make sure I acknowledge you guys. First, welcome to the Intern Whisperer, where we are all interns in life now. Our show talks about the future of work, where humans and machines are now meeting. My name's Isabella Johnston. I'm the host of the Intern Whisperer podcast, which is brought to you by Employers for Change, an AI-powered platform that aligns employers' mission, values, and core skills to talent, from intern to senior leader. So again, I'm apologizing to my listeners. I've been MIA for a bit, and this is why. At the end of last year, I started the Prepare for VC Breakthrough Program. Phenomenal program. I love Jason Krause. He's been a guest on my podcast. Steve Vilkas, another one of my favorites, who I'm hoping will be a guest on my podcast in 2025. These guys are wonderful. I experienced a huge breakthrough up there with understanding just how to present my whole product. And that was really key for me because I was stuck in a loop and it just wasn't as powerful as it could be. So thanks to the guys, left a testimonial for them at the end. And again, I'm just so grateful. Their program is phenomenal, and I think everybody should go through it, honestly. I also was doing another program at the same time. They started like just a month apart. So I was doing 2 accelerator programs to get me ready to be able to start pitching for investment. The other one was Black Orlando Tech's program. It's called Co-Found, and it's Jehu Francois and Joel Francois. These guys are not brothers. They are 2 extremely intelligent men that, again, they broke through a lot of the way I had been presenting. And both of these programs were instrumental in helping me to get to where I was able to pitch 5 times in March and in April. And so here I pitched for the Draper family live to be on their show. And, that's kind of a big deal, honestly. I think it was 45 of us that were picked out of 200 something people that applied. So that was a pretty cool thing to have happen. And then I applied to Startup Grind. I went to Miami. I was on the wait list, but somebody dropped out. So I got to go down there. I took the Bright Line down to Miami. Literally walked from the station to the site where the whole pitch competition was taking place, walked in, checked in, and they said, okay, get ready. You have a minute. And went and pitched. And now, while I did do great, I met 2 investors. So then from there, I applied to Founders Live. I pitched in Lake Nona. Only 5 of us got selected. And that's pretty cool, too. I'm very, very happy about that. And again, while I didn't win, it's still okay because I met an investor that is from Atlanta. So I met one from New York, one from Peru, one in Atlanta. Then I met another one that's in New York. So then I applied again and I went into another Startup Grind one, and it was AI. It's Miami AI Mania. And that one, I was picked also to go and present, and I won first place out of the 10 people that were there, or 9, sorry, it was 9. And out of the 9, I won first place. And now the top 4 are in the semifinals, and I'm going again back to Miami May 6th to go and pitch. And I'm in another thing, and it's an InfoBip. It's a whole technology conference. We get a table. We'll be there for that day, the 6th and the 7th. Super excited about this because whoever wins from this goes to a bigger competition where you're competing to be in the global pitch competition that Startup Grind has. So that is a lot of what was happening. Aside from pitching, I was earning certificates in all types of opportunities of AI because that's what's coming out in the E4C Academy. We're going to have courses that are in AI, and those are supposed to be launching in May. So keep an eye out for those. You might be able to participate in the live or the online sessions. And then we also, my certificates, my favorite ones were from Superhuman and also from Section School. phenomenal. Everybody should take those courses. They're really, really good. The other thing is I worked on building my first AI bot. That was exciting. And now I'm learning how to build an AI agent. Worked with some of my intern talent that helped create UI, UX, really cool mock-ups for the platform. And now we're going to be loading them into a no-code platform called Vercel and seeing if it builds it out for us for a minimum viable product. I went to San Antonio and co-facilitated a scenario called AI and Cybersecurity Firewalls for the 100-year Ed Tech Design Project Summit. Phenomenal thing also there. I cannot begin to tell you how jam-packed it was from December to January. Well, honestly, October through end of March. Sorry. And so April's been a regrouping time. And so episodes are going to be coming back out the door. You're going to be seeing a whole bunch of them that are going to be coming out just to get you guys caught up with the first 4 months of the year. And because I didn't do my annual competition of the best of 2024, the voting is happening this year, this month, May 1st through the end of May. And I want to make sure everybody's voting it. So the purpose of this episode is what I would typically do at the first of the year. I want to give you updates. I want to go over who the guests were for 2024 and encourage you guys to vote. And how you vote is you vote for either the most downloads, and you can do that on any of your favorite audio streaming channels, or you can do it by most views on our Employers for Change YouTube channel. So you'll be able to find those in the show notes that we're going to publish with this on. We host from Podbean, and we also have our video version of the show on YouTube. So make sure you do that. Show these people love. Let them know that you really appreciate them. So you might be wondering what the prizes are. The prizes are for the top 3 winners of either the most audio downloads or most viewed on our YouTube channel. There is a certificate for first, second, or third place. They will be acknowledged in a press release. They get to come back to the show again in 2025 when we talk about all new stuff. And also there will be social promotion of their episode on all of our social channels. So I want you guys to please support them. Now, voting closes May 31st at 11:59 p.m., right before the clock strikes midnight. Please do that. And by the way, my podcast is up for nomination, and voting happens May 1st through May 31 also. So vote for our show, The Intern Whisperer, and you're going to see me posting something about that on May. And whoever, it's popular vote, guys. So I'm going to tag everybody that's been a guest on my podcast for the past 7 years. I'm going to ask if you love those people, please vote for our show also, The Intern Whisperer, so that we can win a prize also. And that's just, bragging rights. I don't know if there's anything else, but honestly, I'm just thrilled to be able to be nominated. But it would be even more exciting to win, first place for having, a female founded podcast that people love about the future of work. So please vote for me also. Okay, so let's go over what the best of 2024 is. So episode 282 was the best of 2023. You should vote for that one. That one's always good. You get to hear everything, all of the great guests from that year. But episode 283 was Kristen Chase. Wait, just a minute. Greater Good Network. Greater Orlando Organizational Development Network. What you're going to learn by watching her show, it was keeping balance between humans and demand for efficiency. So the reason to listen, you're going to gain insights into Kristen's innovative approach to balancing human-centric work with the increasing demand for efficiency in today's fast-paced environment. So episode 284 is one of my favorite people also is Zach Webster. He works for the Orlando Magic. Shameless plug about that. And by the way, the Magic is in competition for being an amazing basketball team. So the title of his show is Sharing How He Pursued His Passion for Basketball through innovation. The reason to listen, you're going to hear Zach tell his journey of integrating his passion for basketball into innovation and offering inspiration to align personal interests with impactful careers. Episode 285 is Ariane Fiki. This woman should win all kinds of awards. She is a woman that just gives back to the community constantly. She shares insights as a business development strategist in aerospace and defense sectors, emphasizing leadership and mentorship. So, really good episode. Be sure to listen to it. Episode 286 is Sean Pinnock. His show is titled Dreamer, Doer, and Creator of Avalon. You want to listen to his show because he is designing a human-centric gaming experience through the creation of Avalon, which is like Ready Player One. If you know that movie, you're going to relate to the game. And he's raised bunches of money, like 30 million the first time. I don't even know how much. I think it was 60 million. How do people do that, right? You get to hear that on the podcast. Episode 287 is Jenny Bukos. And I met her a while back. I want to say like 4 years ago it was the FETC conference, and she was amazing. The title of her show is STEM Education and the Future of Teaching. And the reason why you want to listen to it is her perspective on how STEM education will drive future innovation in teaching and global learning is incredible. Episode 288 is Tim Lesnick. Tim shares the secrets of his HR and recruitment success. Now, you're going to learn practical tips from Tim on effective recruitment, relationship building, and hiring strategies in today's workforce. Episode 289, love this guy, Chris Harden. The title of his show is Creator, Gamer, and Author on a Mission to Spread Knowledge. The reason to listen is Chris's passion for storytelling, gaming, and education has fueled his mission to empower communities through knowledge. And by the way, he was on Shark Tank. So you should listen for that also. Episode 290 is Matthew Hogan. Title of his show is Learn, Engage, and Be Mindful of the Future We Create. You want to listen to it because he explains how mindfulness and reflection play a vital role in shaping future leaders and innovators. Now, episode 291 is Justin Spears. That is his business partner. And the title of his show is Embrace the Power of Innovation. Generative AI is out of the box. Now, you'll learn from Justin about how the transformative potential of Gen AI in today's business and educational ecosystem is just changing everything around us. This was at the beginning of the year, to be honest, and things have changed quite a bit since we're now at the end of April. Episode 292 is Eileen Bellistock. She is an ed tech consultant, and you want to listen to her and get her insights on technology and education and how it empowers learning environments for educators and students. Episode 293 is Dave Jackson. I met Dave Jackson through my Podfest friends and the annual conferences. You want to get to know the 2018 Podcaster Hall of Fame winner. It's really hard to become a Hall of Fame winner because you really have to be giving back to the community in big ways. So when you hear about Dave talking, you're going to hear about the evolution of podcasting and how to grow and sustain listener engagement over time. Episode 294 is Sean Snaith. He is a PhD. He is the head economist at UCF. And I love going to this he does a whole conference that is built around speaking. It's the coming of the year's plans for the future of what is it going to look like in whatever year we're in as it relates to the economy. You get really great insights from him on financial trends and workforce dynamics and future market predictions. But what's really great about him also is he's super funny, and I think he does stand-up comedy. Episode 295 is Diana Teal. Really crazy respect for this woman. Title of this show is called Frontier Technology Enthusiast. Now, Diana has shared, she retired, and she was in her former roles, the director of Naval X Central Florida Tech Bridge, outreach director at the Naval Air Warfare Center, and director with Team Orlando and also with Central Florida Tech Grove. She is not anybody that served in the military. She is a civilian, and she did all of this, yet it was in this military and defense sector. She's amazing. She discusses her passion for connecting people, her resilience shaped by her upbringing with Marine parents. And remember, she did not serve as enlist in the military, and her holistic approach to life following her experience as a breast cancer survivor. This is a must listen to show.
The Intern Whisperer is brought to you by Cat 5 Studios, who help you create games and videos for your training and marketing needs that are out of this world. Visit Cat 5 Studios for more information to learn how Cat 5 Studios can help your business. Thank you, Cat 5 Studios.
Episode 296 is Michelle Natalia Moore, Sustaining High Performance Without Burnout. The reason why you want to listen to her show is because she provides innovative solutions that are helping you to implement how to address challenges in maintaining any type of burnout with all of this technology around us. Episode 297 is Dr. Daniel Pavlik Jr. This is a holistic versus Western medicine topic. I was in an accident in 2023 and I went to him for chiropractic care, and it totally changed everything for me. I learned so much about the value of it. And if you're thinking that it's not a legitimate form of medicine, it is. And everybody should be taking care of getting chiropractic care in addition to other services that his practice provides. The reason why you want to listen to it is you're going to gain a different perspective on the value and the limitations of different medical approaches, whether it's Eastern or Western. Episode 298 is Adam Lewis Walker, The Secrets from a TEDx Expert. Now, he's from England. He has a British accent. So you're going to get to hear that, but you're going to also get his insights into delivering an impactful TEDx talk and how to get selected for a TEDx talk. It's very motivating. Episode 299 is Ray Ortega, one of my favorite guys. He's so smart. Title of this show is Wicked Smart SME and AI Technologist and a Man of Integrity. So he's just really brilliant. The reason why you want to listen to Ray's episode is because he has significant amount of knowledge and work in AI, and his commitment to integrity in the technology area is extremely high. And I think that's really important to hear because people will have doubts if somebody is really going to be protecting their code. This is the man to talk to. Episode 300 is Emily Walker, and her title of her show is Embracing the Journey of Self-Discovery. You want to listen to Emily share how embracing creativity and compassion unlocks personal and professional growth. Episode 301 is Michael Weiss, CEO Ready to Ride. Now, when we recorded this show, he was pitching for investment. He won some money for his startup from the Rollins College venture pitch. And funny thing is, he's no longer with the company now. But you can listen to him. He works for UCF. He is one of the incubator managers, and it's how he had to navigate change and lead through uncertainty. He's working a startup life is very hard. And then he has a job where he's managing 2 UCF properties. It's well worth listening to. Episode 302, Andreas Goanes. His title of his show is Coaching People for the Future of Work. You can learn different coaching strategies from Andreas that prepare people and organizations for the future of work. He is an instructor over there at Valencia College. He is somebody that gives back constantly. This man has a heart of gold. You should really, really listen to him. Episode 303 is Denise Musselwhite, the founder of her company. She is a catalyst for change, and you can listen to Denise share her leadership journey in tech and her vision for positive change. 304 is Sophia Porter. She's also with Black Orlando Tech. She is the program manager there. The effects of AI through a worldly perspective. You want to listen to her show because she's going to talk about how artificial intelligence is impacting different sectors from nonprofit, government, and for profit. Episode 305 is Rafael Camano. He is also a UCF incubator manager. The episode name is Driving Innovation and Economic Growth. And you're going to hear him share methods for fostering entrepreneurship and scaling regional innovation. By the way, he also has a nonprofit that he oversees too. Episode 306 is Juan Santos, a Renaissance man in the world of tech. This man knows everything and he knows everybody, and he's so incredibly smart. He shares insights from his pioneering career in branding, smart cities, and autonomous mobility. I want to tell you that episode, we did it out at the MS2 co-working space, and we did not have a good room. So it has some challenges. There's some dead air in there. So, but his words are solid. So listen to it. We're going to take a moment and acknowledge our sponsor, Cat 5 Studios, and we will be right back. Okay, so now we're back to the second half. You're going to hear the rest of the episodes that are going to be announced, and we want you to vote. Remember, people, we want you to vote. Michelle Sanbrea and Callie Hoyne. These two are the ladies in pink, and they were so popular in 2023. They came back again in 2024, and their episodes are always over 1,000 downloads. These two are hysterically funny, and you want to listen to them because they have this really vibrant energy, and they share how AI is impacting their industry, which is event planning, and just their journey as, women entrepreneurs. Everybody would want to certainly have them do their events, but also just know them. They're just amazing women. So 308 is Enrico Marcelino, and his episode is called Strategic Innovation and the Future of Healthcare. The reason why you want to listen to it is he's going to discuss how innovation is improving patient-centered healthcare and delivery. I got to know him through so many things. He has interest in the game industry. He has interest in Advent Health, the hospital with which he's with, and they are moving out into the Lake Nona area, and that is Medical City, and that is going to be one of the most amazing places that people can go for medical care in the whole country. So you want to listen to his show. He's very insightful. 309 is Glenn Cook, a friend of mine that he and I were in an accelerator program together also. His episode is called Disrupting the Future of Mobility and Innovation, and he explores how smart city mobility, technology ethics, and human-centered design are all part of moving into the future. He knows so much. Cars that fly, things that fly, anything that flies, drones, pick stuff. He just knows so much, and he's a very well-traveled man. Episode 310 is Wendy Austin. The title of her show is A World with Robots, and she is the executive director of The First. And it's an acronym that's all about robotics, and it's a nationwide thing. Wendy shares her insights on how robots and automation are reshaping our daily lives. Episode 311 is Adrienne Garland, the Building Communities and Empowering Women. That's the name of her episode. You want to listen to her because she supports women entrepreneurs through media, through strategy, and inclusive leadership. She also has a publishing company. So if you're thinking of publishing a book, she is somebody to connect with. She's really a great person. She gives back so much. Episode 312 is Chris Paxton McMillan, and the name of her show is Unlocking Accessible E-Learning. Now, she's an instructional designer, and if you're not sure what that is, you definitely want to listen to it. She shares her expertise about this as a career path and how accessibility drives better learning outcome. Episode 313 is Adam Ben-Evi. His show is called Building the Future of Fitness. Adam reveals how his app, Spot Fitness, blends technology and wellness to make fitness social, accessible, and data-driven. So it's not like the other apps that you've tried. You've got to go check it out. Episode 314 is Robert Katz. His show is entitled Exploring the Frontiers of Innovation in Space. And you want to listen to it because he's going to discuss how innovation in aerospace and his work connecting is all about connecting startups to future opportunities. This man has done things in space. He has done things underwater. He has done things for aerospace, not just for space. I can't think of something he hasn't done. He's extremely well connected and he is extremely smart. So be sure to listen to Robert. Episode 315 is Brooke Avery. I met her at a Google Dev Group conference where I was a speaker and she was also. And we geeked out over everything that was all about organizational development and training and learning. You want to hear Brooke's inspiring shift from the classroom into technology leadership and proving that change is possible at any stage. Episode 316 is Paige Dansinger. Her show is entitled Pioneering Art, Technology, and Community Building in the Metaverse. You want to listen to Paige because she blends creative, tech, and social good inside immersive digital environments. Episode 317 is one of my repeating most popular guests is Jessica McClintock. Navigating aviation's future. She's a pilot. She does all kinds of cool stuff. She works in the aviation industry. She shares how mentorship, sustainability, and innovation will transform aviation and airport development. And then episode 318 is Rosangela Parker. Her show is entitled Shaping Orlando's Startup Ecosystem. You're going to hear how she empowers startups and builds community through her work at Plug and Play in Orlando. Episode 319 is Margie Meacham. I took her class on how to build an AI bot. Super fun and easy. Unlocking the future of learning. And she talks a lot about neuroscience, AI, and how to design learning that truly sticks with people. So smart. She has a number of published books. Everybody should listen to that show too. 320 is Jared Calicay. He is one of my friends from Rollins College. His show is called Shaping the Future of Entrepreneurship and Education. And you're going to understand how Jared is integrating social innovation and entrepreneurship into higher education models. Episode 321 is Chuck Goldstone. I met him when I was pitching at the Prepare for VC Boston event that I had finished in their accelerator program. His show is entitled Unlocking the Power of Storytelling and Strategy. And you want to listen to it because he's going to share the art that helps leaders inspire action, win funding, and create impact. And the last one is episode 322, Spencer Elliott, who also has been a previous guest on my show. He is talking about building the future of startups and smart cities. He explores how startups are the key to solving big urban challenges and what the smart city of tomorrow looks like. So I want to thank you for joining me on this whirlwind journey through all types of things that have been happening for the past 4 months in my absence. And subscribe to the Intern Whisperer for more future work forecasts and how to skill up quickly. And remember, the future isn't written by algorithms, it's written by people. People. So you can listen to the Intern Whisperer. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can also play our Intern Pursuit game on Steam and follow me on social media. So see you next time, future builders. Thank you to our sponsor, Cat 5 Studios, and thank you to our video production and editing team. Music is by Sophie Lloyd. The Intern Whisperer is brought to you by Employers for Change, helping hiring teams to recruit and upskill their intern talent and employees. Learn more at www.e4c.tech and become a member to reduce hiring bias and improve your company culture through head and heart smart recruitment and learning. Subscribe to the Intern Whisperer today and show your support by sharing our show, tagging a friend to listen, and leaving us comments. You can find the Intern Whisperer podcast on Employers for Change YouTube channel or streaming from your favorite podcast channel.